Thank you very much.
माननीय पवित्र Margherita.
Namaskar, sir. This is my maiden speech. And, thank you for the last session. I'm closely observing, and the feelings is same as reiterated by Pradhan Mantri Modi ji yesterday, that this house should give chance to the new MPs like me to speak to express their views. But in the last session, I attended 100%, but I learned only a few things. It is nahi chalega, pendum, lojja, only few words I learned. Thanks, vendu, that also I learned. Anyways, at the very outset, I take the opportunity to thank my party, especially the Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji, my President Nadda ji, Home Minister Amit Shah ji, and my Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma and Team Assam for sending me here to this august house. And the time where we talk about dynastic politics and politicians with golden spoon, उसी समय एक सेवानिवृत्त चतुर्थ वर्ग का कर्मचारी का बेटा को इधर भेजा है भाजपा ने. It's possible only in BJP. It's only possible in BJP. Whenever we talk about dynastic politics and amidst this kind of discussion, a son of a fourth grade employee of a state electricity board is being sent to this august house. It is possible only for Modi ji, only for this BJP. Anyway, just I'm coming to the point. Although it's my first speech, I'll conclude in 6-7 minutes. Yes, I do support this bill. The proposal to amend the Act has covered a variety of topics, starting from the preamble to establishing a mechanism for regulating the export and import of endangered species in India. I honestly believe that this bill will ensure the protection of not only the endangered flora and fauna, but also of the tribal communities that live around our forests. Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji had said in one of his Mann Ki Baat in 2020 that India's biodiversity is a unique treasure for the entire humankind, and we believe that biodiversity requires equal protection as the humans. Our party believes in the philosophy of integral humanism of Dindayal Upadhyay ji, and that seeks to unite human beings and also to establish coherence between human beings and the nature. And we live in Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which means the world is one family. Our approach also reflects the ideals of Assam's revered Vaishnavite saint Srimanta Hankodev, who had stated 5 centuries ago that Eka Briksha Dasa Putra Sama, which means one tree is equivalent to 10 sons. Our emphasis of nurturing the biodiversity is also in line with the global efforts to protect the earth and its flora and fauna from the impact of climate change. This legislation will also help efficiently regulate many economic activities revolving around the biodiversity. Sir, the preamble of the Act proposes to include event management, conservation, along with the protection of the wildlife. The preamble itself can be expected to lay the foundation for a strong law to protect the country's biodiversity. The draft of the legislation also talks about preventing sales and auction of animal articles and trophies. It makes provision for state governments to destroy such seized articles as well, to protect, to preserve, to possess, and to destroy also. That step is required to demonstrate that the state will not tolerate poaching of wildlife at any cost. Last year, Honorable Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma had led from the front and burnt more than 2,000 rhino horns, in public view, thereby sending out a message that the state has no tolerance policy towards the poaching of rhinos. And I want to mention one point that Assam is famous for rhinos, and we have 72% of rhinos, 72% of world population of rhino, and 89% of total rhino population of India. That is, we have in our Assam. The draft legislation also talks about the transfer and transportation of elephants. As told by the Honorable Forest Minister in Lok Sabha, elephants are an integral part of our lives, and in order to have a smooth transfer and transportation system for these animals, the Act proposes to regulate the entire process. And why I'd like to emphasize on this point, because Assam holds the second largest population of elephants in India, with more than 6,719 elephants as per an estimate in 2017. So we have a population of 6,719 plus. So a unique aspect of this bill is the designation of management authority for scientifically issuing permits for transnational movements of species, laying a greater emphasis of minimum government and maximum governance. The bill strongly regulates and monitors the export permits. That makes it a transparent process. And again, I'm coming to Assam. Assam, as we all of us know, that it's a home to one-horned rhino, which our Birendra Baisuji has just mentioned, which is a pride of the state and the country. And the price of the horns of rhinos that are being illegally sold in the international market goes up to crores of rupees. As per report of media, one horn may cost around above 5 to 10 crore. It oscillates between that rate. As a result, the poaching numbers always remain high. But I don't know how my respected friends from Congress will accept it. I'm giving a data. That is, during the Congress regime in Assam, they ruled Assam they were in power for 15 continuous years. And I'm giving you data. In 2013, 27 rhinos were poached. In 2014, again 27. In 2015, 17. In 2016, 18. So everywhere, around 30 rhinos were killed by poachers during the regime of Congress. But when Narendra Modi ji came into power in the center and BJP came to the power of Assam, that figure came down to 1. So you'd like it, it is now only 1, and it goes towards 0. So the same surrounding villages, same forest guards, same police officials, same forest department officials, but during the Congress regime, it was 27 to 30. But now, as and when Modi's government came into power, the figure is going to 0. So this is the situation we are facing, we had faced there, and you'd like to know it, that not only the rhino poaching is minimized, along with the population of rhinos are also increasing. It was 2,895. It is now 2,895, which was in 2018, 2,650. So it is an increase of 200 rhinos. So hereby, I again I would like to also to reiterate the Honorable Minister's assurance, our Bhupen Jadavji's, in Lok Sabha, that the tribal communities shall continue to exercise their grazing rights and will maintain their lawful livelihood activities in forests until they have been completely and successfully rehabilitated. So this act has included the respect and empowerment for the tribal peoples and the forest dwellers. So I wholeheartedly support the bill and call for the reforms in the conservation of biodiversity to ensure that the number of endangered species in India keep growing and help us to maintain the biodiversity in full glory. Thank you, sir. I conclude.
Thank you, Pabitra Margherita ji.